As I've mentioned before, I believe a game's fun gameplay is far more important than ultra-realistic graphics. But when developers manage to combine enjoyable gameplay with a stunning art style, that's when true masterpieces are born. In today's list, I'll suggest 15 must-play 2D games that are both incredibly fun and with an amazing art style. Of course, we start this list with Cuphead, arguably one of the most beautifully styled games ever created. The game is entirely hand-drawn, inspired by the aesthetics of 1930s cartoons, and paired with a jazz soundtrack that never gets old. The gameplay alternates between challenging boss battles and intense run-and-gun levels. While the game is undeniably difficult, I genuinely appreciated it for that very reason. It's rewarding to overcome its trials. Additionally, you can play with a friend in local couch co-op, which adds a layer of fun and hilarity as you'll spend your time dying and trying to save each other. On top of that, the addition of a fully fledged DLC makes Cuphead even more complete, solidifying its well-deserved success. If you haven't played it yet, it's absolutely a must-try experience. Let's move from one masterpiece to another with Ori and the Blind Forest, a Metroidvania featuring breathtaking, hand-painted environments. I have to say that the game's art style captivated me the moment I first saw it. I've rarely encountered a game with such intricate and polished visuals. The game features a variety of stunning locations, including lush forests, icy caves, and fiery temples, each brought to life with vibrant colors and incredible detail. As a Metroidvania, you can expect classic upgrades like the double jump, gliding, and wall running. But on top of that, it introduces a variety of environmental puzzles that I found particularly engaging. Additionally, it features a unique save system that adds an extra layer of challenge to the gameplay. I love the story, which explores profound themes such as family and sacrifice, delivering them in a deeply emotional way. If you're a fan of Metroidvania games, this is an absolute must-play. The third game on this list is Odin Sphere, an action RPG that's also hand-drawn. I highly recommend it for its unique art style, which I personally find really captivating, as well as its fun and engaging combat system. The game combines fast-paced action with RPG mechanics, requiring players to use their skills and resources effectively. You can choose the moves you want to use to customize your combat style, as each character has a different play style and a unique ability tree. In addition to combat, the game includes alchemy and cooking, which are essential for crafting items and meals that provide temporary buffs. I found the game to be challenging but not too difficult, so it's a great option for players of all skill levels. Death's Gambit is a must-play for fans of challenging, action-packed games, especially if you're a fan of Souls-like games. The game blends a dark fantasy world with Metroidvania mechanics, where exploration and combat are the core of the game. The Afterlife expansion, the gameplay gets a massive overhaul, introducing new movement abilities like double jumping, dashing, and ground slams that make exploration feel more dynamic. The combat remains tough but fair, with each boss offering a unique challenge. What sets the game apart is its new map system, which was absent in the original version, allowing for better navigation of its sprawling world. Additionally, Death's Gambit boasts a rich lore and detailed world design, taking players through varied environments, from icy tundras to eerie sci-fi bases. If you enjoy tough but rewarding gameplay, with deep lore and challenging bosses, Death's Gambit is definitely worth your time. 9 Years of Shadows is a beautiful Metroidvania game you should consider playing, especially if you enjoy games with a rich atmosphere and deep storytelling. Set in a world where color has been stolen, you play as Europa, who embarks on a journey to restore it. As you explore, the gradual return of color adds a magical touch to the experience. The game features smooth, fluid combat that lets you switch between different abilities, keeping the gameplay fresh and dynamic. Along with action-packed moments, it also explores emotional themes of loss and redemption, offering a heartfelt story that pulls you in. With gorgeous pixel art, tight controls, and a fantastic soundtrack, 9 Years of Shadows delivers a polished and immersive experience that makes it a must-play for fans of the genre. If you're into Metroidvania games with a strong emotional core and captivating visuals, you'll definitely want to check it out. If you love fast-paced, action-packed platformers, Berserk Boy is a must-try. The game stands out with its vibrant, anime-inspired pixel art and thrilling gameplay. It brings a mix of Mega Man and Sonic influences, offering tight, responsive controls that let you zip through levels with dash attacks, wall running, and elemental transformations. Each power-up feels like a unique character, adding variety to your combat and traversal. The game's fluid action keeps things fast-paced and exciting, with moments where you'll need to strategize using your different forms. While some backtracking may be involved, it's worth it for the beautiful retro-style graphics and the fun of mastering the elemental powers. Overall, Berserk Boy combines the best of classic 2D platformers with modern twists, making it a joy to play for both fans of retro games and newcomers alike. Child of Light is one of Ubisoft's hidden gems, often overlooked even by the company itself. Despite its incredible artistic design, emotional depth, and unique turn-based combat, it never gained the recognition it truly deserved. The game offers a magical fairy tale experience, blending poetic writing with strategic gameplay. Set in a vibrant, hand-drawn world, it invites you to explore Lemuria while solving puzzles and facing tactical battles. If you love games with heart, beauty, and a deep story, Child of Light is an unforgettable experience that deserves more attention. Dragon's Crown is a fantastic action RPG from Vanillaware that blends fast-paced combat with RPG mechanics, offering a unique scrolling brawler experience. The hand-drawn art style is one of the game's highlights, featuring detailed and vibrant environments. You can choose from a variety of character classes, each with its own playstyle and abilities, allowing you to tackle the game in different ways. Combat is fluid and satisfying, requiring both strategic thinking and quick reflexes. The game offers multiplayer co-op, making it even more fun when played with friends. It's also packed with replayability, as you'll find new secrets, routes, and bosses to challenge you with every playthrough. The world is full of hidden treasures and challenging enemies, which makes exploration rewarding. With its deep combat system, beautiful art, and rich fantasy world, Dragon's Crown is a great choice for any RPG fan. If you enjoy action-packed 2D platformers that combine tight combat mechanics with a gripping story, you should play Nine Souls. The game features a unique blend of Tau-punk aesthetics, merging cyberpunk and Taoism, and a deeply atmospheric world that mixes futuristic elements with philosophical depth. The game stands out for its fast-paced, fluid combat, heavily inspired by Sekiro: Shadows Die Twice. You'll face challenging enemies and bosses, with a combat system that rewards skillful parries and dodges. You can utilize abilities like the reverse deflect, adding depth to combat while staying true to the core Souls-like influence. Plus, with the inclusion of the Metroidvania exploration style, you'll uncover new areas and powers as you progress. But beyond gameplay, the emotional journey through the game, with themes of revenge and regret, is captivating. If you're looking for a challenge that combines rich storytelling, beautiful visuals, and tight combat, Nine Souls is definitely worth your time. Dust? An Elysian Tale is a beautifully crafted action RPG with hand-painted visuals, vibrant characters, and a compelling story that draws you into a rich world. The game's standout feature is its fluid combat system, which combines fast-paced action with RPG elements. You can perform incredible combos and level up your abilities, creating an engaging experience that feels rewarding as you progress. The story itself, full of mystery and adventure, explores themes of identity and self-discovery, with plenty of emotional depth. The game's hand-drawn animation and environments are stunning, and each area. It's clear that a lot of love went into its design, which gives Dust its unique charm. If you're a fan of platformers or Metroidvania-style games, this one will appeal to you with its exploration, tight controls, and satisfying RPG mechanics. You should definitely play Gris, because it offers a unique experience, blending stunning visuals, deep emotional storytelling, and a meditative atmosphere. The game follows a young girl navigating a world bereft of color, symbolizing the stages of grief. As you progress, Gris regains her abilities, and the world gradually fills with vibrant colors, reflecting her journey toward healing. The minimalistic art style and serene soundtrack elevate the experience, making it not just a game, but a piece of art. The game's beauty goes beyond its aesthetics. Gris' lack of voice and the haunting music truly capture the feeling of depression and loss, making it a powerful emotional journey. It's an introspective experience where players can connect with their own feelings, all while solving puzzles and overcoming obstacles. From the same creators, Neva is a beautiful, melancholic game that deeply explores themes of motherhood, loss, and hope. Set in a world teetering on the brink of ecological collapse, you'll journey with Alba, a young swordswoman, and her magical wolf companion, Neva. The bond between the characters is truly heartwarming, and the game's emotional weight is powerful, especially as you grow attached to Neva throughout the adventure. The platforming mechanics are engaging and fresh, with occasional challenges that push you to think creatively. While the combat is simple and accessible, there are moments of surprising difficulty, especially in boss fights, which provide an added layer of challenge. The world feels alive with its hand-painted environments, which draw inspiration from nature and Hayao Miyazaki's works, creating a rich atmosphere that's both visually and emotionally immersive. Ugly is a puzzle platformer that stands out due to its unique mechanics and dark, intriguing storyline. In the game, you play as a tormented nobleman haunted by his past. The innovative mirror image mechanic allows you to create a shadowy clone that mirrors your movements, and by switching places with it, you can access areas that are otherwise unreachable. This mechanic, combined with challenging puzzles, provides a fresh and engaging experience. The story is told through flashbacks, revealing dark memories as you progress through each level. The environments are beautifully crafted with vibrant details, and the haunting, atmospheric soundtrack adds depth to the melancholic journey. While the puzzles can be tricky, they are rewarding, offering a nice balance of challenge without becoming too frustrating. What makes Ugly special is its emotional storytelling, wrapped in a visually striking package that blends darkness with colorful art. The game doesn't just focus on the puzzles, but also on creating a deeply atmospheric experience. If you're a fan of fast-paced and wacky platformers, you should definitely play Pizza Tower. It's a thrilling, action-packed game that channels the spirit of the classic Wario Land series, with tight controls and a whole lot of humor. You play as Peppino Spaghetti, a chef who must scale the chaotic pizza tower to stop his pizza rival, Pizza Face. The game features an incredibly responsive moveset for Peppino, including dashes, grabs, and even a taunt that doubles as a parry. Every level is packed with personality, from quirky enemies to over-the-top visual gags. The game's fast and furious pace, coupled with a combo system, makes it perfect for speedrunners. The stages are filled with secrets and collectibles, giving you plenty to explore while the vibrant pixel art adds to the fun. Its variety of levels and bosses keep things fresh and exciting, and the animation and sound design are absolutely stunning. Aeterna Noctis is a Metroidvania that blends action-packed platforming with rich exploration and challenging gameplay. Set in a stunning hand-drawn world, it immerses you in a dark fantasy story about the King of Darkness, locked in an eternal battle against the Queen of Light. The gameplay is fast-paced, with tight controls and a skill progression system that allows for different combat styles, making it a rewarding challenge. The game features intricate platforming, beautiful visuals, and tough boss fights that test your reflexes and memory, offering a satisfying, if occasionally brutal, challenge. If you're a fan of the genre and want something that balances deep narrative with tight action, Aeterna Noctis offers an experience that shouldn't be missed. Plus, it stands out with its atmospheric world and strategic combat system, making it one of the more unique entries in modern Metroidvanias. That's all for today's games. Let me know which ones you've played, or which ones intrigued you the most. If you have any other game suggestions, feel free to drop them in the comments. And I'll see you in the next video.